What's going on, YouTube? Slimmer6 with another video. And this video is going to be titled, Weed Addiction is the Reason You Aren't Getting High. This video has everything to do with the concept of diminishing returns, which means that the more you do something, the less you end up receiving for it, or the less of a reward you end up getting for performing that action. The first time you probably ever smoked weed, it probably felt like you were flying through the skies. It probably felt like colors were more vivid, like this music video. It probably felt as if sounds were more crisp, as if you could hear instruments in the background. You could hear every single layer of the song. You could hear the drums. You could hear the hi-hats. You could hear the flutes. The vocals sound extra silky. Everything is just more bright and vibrant, right? These are the first few times in your life that you ever smoked weed. You playing the video game, and all of a sudden it's the best video game you ever played. You're playing 2K14 and it feels like you're playing Mario, Super Mario World. Um, it's just the first time you smoke, right? You listening to music and you probably feel like you're in the room with the artist. Now, fast forward 5 years you've been smoking. You smoke now. Music sound like regular music to you. You smoking now, you not flying on no clouds. It don't feel like you on no flying Nimbus or none of that. What it feels like is you just inhaling smoke and letting out smoke. You might feel a slight lightheadedness. You might feel a slight relaxation, but nothing too crazy. What that is your tolerance building up. What that is your body becoming used to that THC. So a person that's addicted to weed isn't actually getting high. A person that's addicted to weed is probably just addicted to the action of smoking. You're probably just addicted to the tobacco that you add into the weed. That might be the grabba leaf, that might be the backwood, that might even be the lighter fluid, the smell of the lighter fluid when you lighten up that blunt, when you lighten up that joint. But that weed itself, which they say that cannabis is actually not physically addictive, but the weed itself, that might not be what you're addicted to at that point, because the true high, the true feeling that you used to get from smoking weed, you don't receive that anymore. You don't get that anymore. So here you are, you're spending $50 for the eighth, you're spending 100 for a seven, 150 for half an ounce, and you're not even getting high. You smoke a whole half an ounce, you don't even get high. Meanwhile, someone who you just hand them a blunt, they're not a frequent smoker, an everyday smoker. Guess what? They're up there. They're floating. They're zooted. They gone. You know what I'm saying? And the reason for that is because your tolerance is high. And this is the reason why I feel as if you're an everyday smoker, you need to take a break. You gotta chill, because you're not even getting the full benefit of the weed. And it turns out that the fact that you're a weed addict is the same reason why you're not even getting high. You're not even getting high. So at this point, what's the point? You spending this money, you going out of your way, you taking felony chances to go have this in your car and drive around with it. Your car smell, your breath smell, everything's bad, right? And you're not even truly getting high. So it's like, yeah, you smell like it. Your eyes is red and low. It look like it, but you're not actually high. That's what ends up happening when you're a weed addict. Like, you just look like you zooted, but you're not even really zooted. You used to be zooted when you was in college and you first started smoking trees, but you don't even get like that no more. It's not even worth it no more. It's not even worth it no more. So your weed addiction is the reason why you're not even getting high. Weed addicts don't actually get high. And that's what I wanted to make this video about. It's just another point that I wanted to make, that weed addicts don't really get high like that. It just is what it is. And it's just a fascinating conundrum that the more weed you smoke, the less high you get. It's like the more you have of something, the less you care about it, or the less impactful or the less important it is to you. If you have one game that you wanted to play, right? That one game, you probably gonna be so good in that game. If you got 10 different games to play, you probably not very good at none of the games. Same thing with this weed situation. I'm 54 days clean, by the way, but you start smoking, you get high as a kite. You flying through the skies. Not literally, but like it feel like you flying through the skies. You know what I'm saying? It feel like you in the Aladdin movie. It's a musical. You start having quantities and large amounts, and you smoking, and it's like you don't actually get high. You just black out and like pass out on the couch. You just smoke so you pass out on the couch, and that's what you consider fun. That's what you consider pleasure. So you're not actually getting a lot out of it. You're not getting a lot out of it, man. So right now I'm just getting these weed videos up out of my system, bro. It's gonna be a pivot on my page. Hop on the live. I'll be playing the game on live. PlayStation 5. I'll be playing right now I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Sparking. So yeah, hop on the live. Comment down below what you feel like. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you do something. I'm out.